Welcome to the Baha'i program. Today is September the 13th, 2012, and 100 years ago in 1912, Abdu'l-Baha was visiting America. He is in Chicago, and today's program is completely from Mahmud's diary, a Baha'i who was living at that time and was one of the helpers in Abdu'l-Baha's visit. This is what Mahmud wrote. This evening, the 3 large rooms on the ground floor of Mrs. True's home were filled with so many visitors that people were standing in the hallways. The master walked among the crowd and spoke about the assistance of Baha'u'llah, the spread of the cause of God, and the impact of the Word of God on the churches and meetings. The gist of his talk was this: look at the history of the world and try to find a parallel instance in which a native of the East has come to the countries of the West, particularly America, and called out to them in the churches and meetings there, raised the divine call in many of the large cities, and invited everyone to the Abha kingdom, with no one taking exception. Nay, on the contrary, those present at the gatherings have heard him with patience and unbounded joy. These things have been achieved solely through the confirmations of the Abha kingdom. Today, an important philosopher, together with the president of the Workers' Union, a socialist, visited the master. They were so moved by the master's explanations and proofs of the existence of God and his divine laws that the friends' hearts were overjoyed to see their sincerity and humility before him. Mrs. True prepared tea for us. When some of the Persian friends remarked to Abdu'l-Baha that there was better tea than this, the master replied, "The tea is very good because it has been prepared with love." Referring to his expenses, Abdu'l-Baha stated, "Sometimes I give away as much as $1,000 if I have it, but at another time I do not spend even a single dollar. This is so that affairs are regulated. Thus it is that I say that I want the friends to become divine and godly under the shadow of the favor of the Abha beauty. Through the teachings and bestowals of Baha'u'llah, happiness and prosperity can be gained. I swear by God, besides whom there is no other God, that although we might have traversed America from the east to the west, had not his confirmations and favors been with us, no one would have paid any heed to us. It is all through his aid and assistance that these doors have been opened. It is with the power of faith that we ascend to the highest apex and attain honor in the all-glorious kingdom. So it is that these honorable souls serve us with such love and sincerity." Visitors began to arrive. The friends from surrounding communities pleaded with him to come to their cities, but because of the limited time and his plan to journey to the west, he did not accept their invitations. Reporters also came. He spoke on various subjects relating to the cause, and they took notes for publication in their newspapers. One of the friends who came to see him was Mr. Jackson of Kenosha, Wisconsin. He told Abdu'l-Baha that the believers and seekers were anxiously awaiting his visit, and that a minister had asked him to promise to speak in his church. Since the friends were allowed to visit en masse, each morning there was such a crowd that there was no way up or down the stairs. When the master got tired, he would take a walk outside and then return to the house. At the meeting, Abdu'l-Baha spoke about the establishment of the divine civilization through the power of Baha'u'llah and about the world's need for the divine teachings. Without divine civilization, the mysteries of the kingdom are not revealed and the bounties of heaven are not ascertained. Supernatural wisdom and power do not manifest themselves, The intelligence of humanity does not reach maturity. The world of humanity does not become the mirror of the world above. Spiritual powers fail to overcome animal influences of nature. These perfections are attained through divine civilization, of which the world of man is in need. Today, another group, including some of the black believers, visited Abdu'l-Baha. Here are some of his words to them. If a man has spiritual characteristics, be he white or black, he is near to God. Some have protested to me, asking why I seek to cultivate love between the whites and the blacks. Yet what a great error they make. You see people who love their dogs because of their faithfulness and the protection they provide. If but one good trait endears a dog to a human, why shouldn't praiseworthy qualities cause a man to be loved and respected? Why should fellowship with an upright person be avoided? When people are prepared to fondle an animal day and night, why should they shun association with an intelligent human being? My hope is that you will rid and purify yourselves of imitations, so that your thoughts and minds will be broadened and elevated, that you will be seekers of the truth, the lovers of the servants of God, and the cause of the oneness of humanity.